What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you? I hope you guys are good. Hope you guys have started your week out on a strong note, on a good note, and all that happy jazz. I hope today was a good day. I hope tomorrow's even better, and so on, going on into the week. This is MMIW Awareness. This is MMIW and Awareness Monday. I don't expect very many people to be here, but that is okay. The ones that watch this live, I appreciate you being here. Those of you that catch the replay from the replay crew, I appreciate you being part of that crew. I really do. And to those of you that just pop in to say hi and hit the like button, I appreciate it. But, it is what it ain't. That's for sure. I didn't think so, but it's all good. Murdered and missing women is the top issue facing Native American communities heading into the 2024 elections. Gabriel R. Sanchez, Adia Romero Buranos, and Raymond Foxworth, February 15th, 2024. First Nations Development Institute's FNDI National Survey of Native Americans reported that 37% of respondents say that the high rate of missing and murdered Indigenous women and MMIW is the most salient issue. It is also clear that the protection of land and water rights, including access to clean water, and Native Americans across the country are top priorities to tribal communities. I'll get into that. This election season, Native American voters will play an important role by influencing the outcome of several Senate and congressional races across the country, which also means they will influence who wins electoral college votes in several states. What remains unknown is how the two major presidential candidates will respond to top issues affecting Native American voters and their communities. Often, Native American voters are ignored by presidential candidates and pre-election survey data. With large enough Native American samples, seldom afford the opportunity to include this important electorate in discussions about their policy priorities and how campaigns can mobilize Native American voters. To help ensure the Native American communities are not ignored in the early stages of the 2024 presidential race, we can investigate data from the First Nations Development Institute, the National Survey of Native Americans Justice, fielded in in the fall of 2023. The data shed light on the policy priorities of Native Americans. High rates of missing and murdered Indigenous women, land, and I see I didn't. Rights are key priorities for Native Americans, particularly Native American women. The survey asked respondents what they perceive to be the most important issues that Native American communities face. As reflected in Figure 1 below, 37% of respondents in this national sample of Native Americans say that the high rate of missing and murdered Native Americans say that the high rate of missing and murdered Indigenous women is the most salient issue. Although this is an issue that has garnered more attention from policymakers in recent years, it has been absent from this campaign season's dialogue. Following MMIW, the next most important issues is land rights. I want to read about that. Let's just get to this figure here. So, figure one, on the whole, what are the most important issues facing Native American communities? Respondents selected up to 3 of the following issues. The high rate of missing and murdered Indigenous women, 37% right here. See? Right here. Right there. Land rights, economic development, water rights, protecting everything else fell to the side. Within the top issues affecting Native American communities, there are some noteworthy gender differences. As reflected in Figure 2, more women than men selected the high rate of MMIW as the most important issue, with 44% of Native American women and 30% of Native American men choosing this issue. More women, 34%, than men, 29%, identified land rights for Native Americans. Figure 2, on the whole, what are the most important issues facing Native American communities? Total men and women. Men are in the dark blue here. The women are in the gold. And men are in the dark blue or light blue. So here it is right here. High rate of missing and murdered Indigenous women. Holy shit, quit smoking so much bud, dude, or some shit, bro. Get your shit together here, dog. Okay. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Chopper Jeff? What's up, James? How are you both tonight? I appreciate you guys stopping by and saying hi. As you can see, I got a banging live here in here tonight, man. There's fucking 128 people watching this live stream right now. Well, of course not. But I can say there are. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, well, yeah, there should be 10 times that many in here watching. But, you know, it is what it is. It sure is what it is. How are you guys? How are you, Jeff? I know you said you've been working a lot. So, I should have worked a lot this last week. I'm just getting ready. I'm just starting to work on another MMIW awareness rally sign. I started working on it. Remember, we got May 5th coming up. Everybody who watches this and sees this, whatever, we got May 5th coming up. May 5th is not just Cinco de Mayo, it is also National MMIW Awareness Day week. So, whether you put a little sign on your car window or you paint a little red hand on your cheek or something, just put out some awareness out there. I'd really appreciate it, and so would all the MMIW. Did you get smoke there?
Huh? No, I didn't. I wasn't gonna go to the store like this, dude. Like my face, like I don't make nothing on me.
You getting ready for work, Jeff? How are you, James? You know, you got to remember, it doesn't take much to actually do some good, you guys. It's not as hard as people think it is. You know,
Gotta get out and do it.
you just got to get out and do it. I mean, like you're gonna get in your. I heard my name from the other room, but didn't hear what you said. Apologies. I'm just casually listening while working on some shit. Doing well, man. Well, that's good. That's good. Well, you could jump up and say hi real quick, but you don't have to. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. But how's the dogs? They still kicking ass in them games? You know, you can paint a red hand on your car, on the fist. You could get a red T-shirt and paint a black hand on it. You know, or outline a hand and black on it. Um, post a little video, post a video, post. Just make it post on your community page. Say it's MMIW Day, Missing Murder Indigenous Women Day. You know, you're helping support the cause. But I know 95% of everybody who wakes up on the 5th won't do it. And that's all good. We'll get there someday. You know, I'm just saying. Let's face it. Like, let's face the reality of what's going on here. Legitimately, let's face the reality of it. Like, people come on YouTube. People come on YouTube to get away from real life stuff. So the more negative and fake you can make your get about, the better off you're gonna do. I mean, you really just to see what's going on. All you gotta do is just watch the signs and symbols. You know, you gotta read in between. You gotta read in between the legs and and cut it twice and slap it once or whatever the fuck people. You know what I mean? That's what it's really about. Like, people don't want to know what the real shit is that's going on in the world, and well, it is what it is, right? I know what I'm doing to do what I can do. Like, I got a back surgery coming up on in 2 days, and then scopes getting shoved down my throat 3 days after that, and like I still plan on being at the courthouse when that piece of shit goes to court on the 24th, um, in front of Judge Axline for first-degree kidnapping and lewd acts upon a minor under the age of 15. And like, there's all kinds of shit we can do to just do our little part to make the world a better place for everybody, especially the kids of the future. So anyway, high levels of support exist from non-Native Americans for policies to address these challenges. In addition to the survey of Native American voters, First Nations Development Institute conducted a national survey of non-Native Americans to understand the level of support the public has for Native American history and issues. First Nations Development Institute's 2003 National Survey of Non-Native Americans, whatever this means, found that there was a very limited found that there is very limited awareness of Native American issues among the general public, but there are high levels of public support for policies to address challenges facing Native American communities. particularly after respondents were provided with some basic education about certain issues. See what I just get done saying. For instance, nearly three out of four, 74%, non-Native American respondents agreed that the federal government should ensure that Native American tribes have the final say when negotiating with the federal government or states in matters that could affect their water, land, or other natural resources. However, there is a significant partisan divide, with Democrats expressing higher support, plus 14%, than Republicans. Overall, a robust 69% of non Native American Republicans and independents also support giving tribes the final say in issues affecting their water, land, and other natural resources. There is also a wide there is also wide support among non-Native Americans to provide resources to help improve economic development opportunities for Native American communities. For instance, 73% of Americans say that they support increasing the amount of money the United States spends to reduce poverty, improve healthcare, and improve educational opportunities within Native American communities. The majority of non-Native Americans, 61%, also support the government providing business and industry special tax breaks for locating tribal areas or reservations. Oh man. Where the article made it surely seem like it was going to be about, well, MMIW. And since I'm on this, and you know what, I'm just saying, you know what, I don't even give a fuck. I don't care who hears this. I don't care who don't. But this is what I got a little rant I want to go on here about this shit for a minute, and I was whether you like the dude or not, it doesn't matter to me. I don't really have an opinion either way. I kind of like him. I kind of don't like him. I think he's kind of arrogant, but I think he deserves to be. So, um, no, I'm not talking about Ernie, you guys. I'm talking about Ben Shapiro. Okay, so Ben Shapiro. I was listening to his talk show yesterday for a little bit, and they were talking about how the United States Congress and our government is the Republicans and Democrats are in negotiations right now because one side wants to send more money to Ukraine for defense and Jerusalem, like 8 billion to Jerusalem for weapons and bullets and ammunition, and just stupid fucking shit like that. Okay, stupid shit like that. Am I saying Ukrainian people from Ukraine are stupid? No, I'm not. But I'm saying like here we need to get back to America first. When it comes down to it, and this is probably going to cost me some subscribers, but it is what it is. This is how I feel about it. When we have American children and parents and veterans sleeping on the street, going hungry, no health care, and our government is sending our tax dollars, billions upon billions upon billions upon billions of dollars to these other countries so these countries can fix their problems that we had nothing to do with. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about these other countries first and foremost. I don't. Especially when it comes down to this. Now, the Republicans are trying to push a bill in Congress right now to for border security. Okay? For border security in our country. The Democrats, however, don't want any more border security. Now, a bunch of Republicans want to send a bunch of money to like Israel or Ukraine, and the other side don't. So they're using our border security as a bargaining chip. Well, you let us get our border security, and we'll go ahead and let you go ahead and send these billions of dollars. It's not their fucking money. It's not their fucking money to give away. If they should be giving away Americans' money, they should be giving it back to us, the Americans who fucking got taxed for that money in the first place. Does it suck that there's kids in Ukraine that are going hungry and need? Yeah, it does. But that sounds like a Ukraine. That sounds like a Ukraine problem to me because even if, like my wife's saying, like it's the same in our country, and even if like let's say that the war was over in Ukraine and all that shit and everything was back to normal, do you think that they would give a fuck about the American kids and the American people that are sleeping and going hungry in our country? Do you think they would be negotiating in their government houses to send us billions of their dollars? If any of you, for 1 second, think that any of these foreign countries really give a rat's piss about America and Americans, you're fucking sadly mistaken. The only thing they care about is if they're getting more funding from Americans.
What tragedy can happen next so that they can get more money from us?
I mean, fucking for real. That's the reality. It's ridiculous. Like gas just went up. Gas. I know it's like people are like, oh my god, it's only $4. But yeah, $4 in Pocatello, Idaho is a lot of fucking money for a gallon of gas.
Let's send some more money to Ukraine.
But yeah, let's send more money to Ukraine so I can pay more money at the fucking gas pump. So I can send so our government can send more of our money to these other fucking countries to fund whatever political fucking agendas they got going on their own.
Support Ukraine. Support the United States
of
America.
So all these people that are out there holding these picket signs and these protest signs saying this about Ukraine and saying that about Palestine, like fuck all of them, dude. Legitimately,
what about the United States of America?
All of them. Until America is the greatest country in the world again, then so be it.
Have poverty and shit in our country? Fuck yeah, we do. We have shit tons of it, dude. There's all kinds of things that financially help, dude.
I mean, for real. So like all these people that want to send all these people that are like trying to back all these, like you're basically committing treason. To me, you're committing treason against your own country. American problems and issues first and foremost.
But is there any countries out there that are going to help send us a little bit of money for?
No.
Fuck no.
No.
I never have, never will.
No.
So why are we so fucking caring and giving? It's
bullshit.
It is what it is.
It's bullshit.
It really makes me mad.
Yep, me too. With that being said, I've been up here for 26 minutes. I can't do this by myself. Later, everybody.
For real, dude. Where the fuck everybody's at?